Hello plant community, thanks for tuning in to this channel. My name is Pam, and today you guys, I have a colorful one for you, a fun one. I am showing you 5 plants that are easygoing, easy caretaking, but they also add pops of color in your sea of green. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this one. Okay guys, so I wanted to shine a spotlight on these plants because not only are they beautiful, but they are so easy care. Anyone at any level of plant parenthood would be able to care for these babies, in my personal opinion. And I just wanted to pay homage to these beautiful specimens because they definitely do add that pop of color that we are all looking for when we have beautiful sea of greens. At least for me, I want a little bit of difference here and there with the pop of colors, and I believe these colors are very subtle and plays very well if you're a person that don't particularly like flowers, but you like that vibrant color here and there or some shade of difference outside of green. Then these would be the plants for you. And I'm gonna start off, you guys, with this beautiful one right here. Considering she's like sitting right beside me, I couldn't ignore you, girl. You know you've been on my team since 21. So she has been in my collection for 3 years. I can't even take a look at her. When I brought her, she was in a, what do you call it? One of them Costa Farm pots, the white ones that had the little divots in it, and y'all know how long ago that was. I'm not even sure if they're still selling that pot design, but she was probably, I don't even want to say 12 inches tall when I brought her then. She is probably, I guess, 3 feet tall, I could say, but she hasn't skipped a beat. She hasn't given me any problems. When I brought the plant did have 3 plants in its pot, and since then it has just been growing. I'm trying to get this one. Let's see if I can turn it around. She is finally trying to grow this stem right here. I want to get her to climb up on this side so I can fill this backing up. And this right here, I need to probably pin her up as well. I probably need to do that probably when I finish this video, you guys, so that you see that. But she is such a beauty. She's heavy. And this is the first time I actually have her growing in the sunroom. She's been actually growing, and she's grew to this height inside my home. I want to say in my dining room, and she's been getting like medium light, you guys. Wait a minute, I'll fix her later. This show is not about how I position plants. But I really love her. The leaves, she comes in a little more vibrant lime with the new leaves, and as she gets a little older, she turns into like this matte green. But you put her beside something that's really rich and dark in color, and she is a beautifully stunning showstopper, yet very easy care. I can honestly say I haven't had any issues of pests or anything with any of the plants that I'm showing you. They've done well for me in just different various lighting conditions. And they really haven't been giving me any issues. But this is the golden goddess. I don't even think I told y'all that. Philodendron, and I just love her so much. My next one, which is also another lemon lime variety, but a different genus of plant. This would actually be the, what are you, girl? My Peperomia obtusifolia. This is the lemon lime variety, you guys. I love this plant so much. I got this plant from the plant farm. My link is in the bio, my description. You click on that link, you see anything that you like, purchase through that link, and it helps me out. Thank you so much in advance. But you guys, this plant is just gorgeous. Very, I don't know. I've had this plant. I think she's maybe going. We may be approaching a year with this baby. I can't really remember offhand. I would actually have to look at my plant book. But yeah, guys, like no issues. I water her when she is dry because you know they have these thick stems, and she's hanging in here in my sunroom, right here by the windows on the side. I keep always forgetting the directions of my windows. I don't know if it's south. It's a south something. It's not completely full south. It's like a southeast type of thing. But yeah, so very easy care. Haven't had no problems, no pest problems, no nothing. You know, I water her, like I said, when she's completely dry. I can also tell when it's a good time to water her as well because I feel the leaves. If the leaves feel really thin and I'm able to move her, like right now, because she is in a very airy mix, it would be a good time for me to give her water. So I probably need to give her a nice little drink at the end of this video. My next one, and it's so funny, we're more or less going with that light green mixture type of variety here today. Again, I didn't plan it, it just happened to fall in that category seemingly. But this one, oh gosh, is a plant that I had for almost 4 years. She is heavy. This is my, I don't know what this is. This is my syngonium, I don't know, white butterfly, I believe. I'm not sure. My husband brought me this plant, you guys, for Christmas almost 3 years ago. From one of those, I don't know, it was one of those, I'm sorry, I thought I saw a pest. I had to look real quick. But from one of the big box stores, it was either Lowe's or Home Depot, and you know how they be having them, and they be like in like a 4-inch pot or whatever, and that's what she was in. And now she just has multiple shoots growing. I did chop her at one time and propagated her again because she was growing tall, but she was like getting real sparse, scraggly down here at the bottom, and I kind of did propagate. Very easy to propagate. Put them back down here, made it nice and full. And I also been using these things for this particular plant. It's been helping me out tremendously. These little water bulbs. I just fill it up, turn upside down. Because she is a thirsty plant, and me using this bulb really kind of helps me give her water and not really worry about her as much, and that way she actually pulls and drinks. Got it from the dollar store. I really wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it seems to be doing the trick, at least for this plant. So I do have 2 other ones that I'm not really using because I need to probably find the perfect plant where this will actually take it in. But anyway, I love the subtleness of the dark green, and then, well, subtleness of the lime green with the white. You see that? And she is another one that is growing in my dining room, you guys. I'm trying to get her to be a little bit even more full right here, but back here, but she is full. She has multiple growth points and shoots. Like I said, very easy care. Look at that. She is so heavy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. But look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Again, another plant, if you put beside an all green, dark green variety, she will definitely stand out. And people will admire your garden, but they will particularly ask you questions about the colored babies in the room. I promise you that. But this is beautiful. Oh, dang, she's heavy. Okay, my next one is a Monstera. I've had this plant since the beginning of the year, so she's only been in my collection for a little over 7 months now, and I'm glad I got her. I got her from, I think, Jack's Jungle in an auction, and I didn't pay a lot of money for her at all. I didn't. I can't remember. What did I? It was not a lot, like $30 or something like that. But Monstera. This is Monstera Laturiana variegated. Laturiana. I feel like I'm butchering that word. Laturiana variegated. I'm not sure if I will, but I may put the word on the screen. But you guys, I have her growing in this clear pot. It's kind of a somewhat chunky. It's not really a chunky. It's an airy mix, but I wouldn't consider it chunky. I put her on this moss pole, and you guys know that I've been really trying to get better with my moss pole maintenance. So I've been trying to do or be adamant with the cup method. And I can say so far, I wish I could show y'all, because I don't think by the back being cloudy, it's so thick back here, I don't think y'all will be able to see it, but I can actually see, I don't know if y'all can see the roots, but it's actually roots growing back here, roots right there. So she has latched on to this moss pole. But guys, look at the color, the beautiful, and this is the latest leaf that's just unfurled. Very beautiful, you guys. I mean, dang, I don't know what she does or what is a good size, upsize what she looks like, but I just really love the subtleness of that white cream. It's a very look like sunstroke, brush stroke pattern she got going on, and this definitely would play very well, not only with your dark greens, but even with your light greens. It's like a mix. You see, it's kind of like a mixture of the two. It really is a play. And sometimes color on color does very well with a play on one another as well. As far as variety, shapes, and sizes. So I like this one really, because you can put her, Miss Thing, beside anybody and she will do good. But I'm going to give y'all one last look of this beautiful lusciousness. Monstera Laturiana variegated, you guys, and I love her. And when I got her, like I said, I brought her in the beginning of January. She literally just had 2 leaves. So since January, she's given me all this growth, and I am loving her. She's growing in my dining room, and she's getting mainly just my Sancy light for growth, and I don't know, she's loving it. Now my last plant, you guys, I had to spotlight this. I saved her for last because she is different from the 4 plants that I showed you in regards to green on cream and light green and different shades, hues of green. This is more of a color rosette type of thing. And this is my aglaonema, you guys. This is, excuse me, a combination of the Etta Rose mixed with some other pink variety. And I gotta say, this, gosh, like if you're not a flower person, you should definitely be trying this type of color. I love pink. She's very beautiful. And I can honestly say, let me just be clear in regards to these aglaonemas. I know people say that they are easy care in the plant community, but honestly, guys, they're not easy care for me. And I have a couple of them in my home, and some of them I am struggling with, and some I'm doing fine with. This one is one of those varieties where I have not had a problem with it since I brought her in my home. So out of all the aglaonemas outside of my Silver Bay, I would say she has probably been one of the most consistent, easy care growing plants that I have, and it just does me well that she provides me with this beautiful hues of pink. And I love her so much more, I think, or admire her so much more for the color than I would with the rest for some reason, is because when you're going through the non-growing season, it's these pieces of bright color that is a constant reminder of just time standing still for now, but we will be approaching the spring season and the growing season. And so this puts a smile on my face when I have a gloomy day inside my spirit as well as outside in the atmosphere. So I really do appreciate her and admire the beauty in her, and I just wanted to share the spotlight. So this would end this video, you guys. You let me know what type of plants you have in your home that's adding spices of color. If it's the dark leaf red babies, you know I love red backs. I like to hear about that. If it's the cream variety ones, if you have the lighter greens, if you have a mixture of yellows and greens, whatever that gives you joy and add those pops of color and is easy care, please share with the plant community, because I'm quite sure there's a plethora of them outside of these right here. And also too, I'm curious, let me know whether or not if you agree with my choices or not, or if you've been having any struggles with any of these plants. I would love to know. But in this video, you guys, keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, definitely subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, push the thumbs up. It's been helping my channel. Thank you. I appreciate all your support. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye.